Hello everyone, welcome back again to Selenium WebDriver version 4 with Java session 17. In today's session, you will learn what is the key difference between findelement and findelements method in Selenium WebDriver version 4 with Java. So, as of now, you already seen that after creating the object or instance from the WebDriver interface with the help of Chrome driver, Firefox driver or Edge driver class, you can get two important method called findelement and findelements. And you can try to use any method based on a requirement. Once you call the method, you will be getting the return type accordingly. You can store in a single web element or list of web elements, and once that object is identified, web element or web element are identified, you can do the operation based on the element type. In case it is a click, link or hyperlink, you can click on that link or hyperlink. In case it's a text field, you can try to add some value with the help of the send keys method. In case it is a checkbox or a radio button, you can try to select that checkbox with the help of the click method, like that. So find element and find elements in Selenium WebDriver are two key important methods used to locate web elements. This method help interacting with web elements during automation testing and enable precise actions on a web page. So we'll discuss about first the find element method. So find element method locates the first matching web element based on the provided locator strategy with return type as single web element object. It throws a no such element exception if no element matching the locator value is being found. Employed when interaction with single specific element is required and the absence of that element should halt the execution. Now let's see the implementation of find element and what are the pros and cons available also for the find element method in Selenium WebDriver. So say I have created a new class called find element by versus find elements, where I am creating the object or instance for the WebDriver interface with the help of the Chrome driver class, maximizing that browser once the browser is open, Chrome browser open, and I'm trying to pass the URL for the google.com. Now in the Google page, say there is a uh, link available, right, or text available. Let's try to right click on the text field, which is the Google search box, and click on the inspect button. So you could see you would able to get lot of um, important attribute and tag name also. So we can try to identify that particular element with the help of any particular attribute name, like name, ID, class name, right? Or we can try to go with the help of the tag name as well. Let's see whether any attribute is there. Yes, name is the attribute, key is there, it is unique here. So what we will do first, we will paste driver. If you press dot, you could see find element, and find element both the method is coming. It is coming from the WebDriver interface. For the find element, you need to pass the argument called by reference, and return type is web element. So I can store in sub web element. So driver.find element by dot name. What is the name available for this particular stuff is queue. I can give that queue, and I can end, and I can store in some web element called web element. I can give the variable name called search text field. Okay, and I need to import that web element interface from the org.openq.selenium package. Now what we can do, we can check the existence of this field first. So we can check SOISO. We can call is displayed. Once it displayed, then what we can do, we can check whether it's enabled or not. Dot is enabled. Once it's enabled, then I can try to enter some value with the help of the send keys method. Okay, it is return type is void coming from the web element interface, and we can enter some value, say called Selenium WebDriver. Okay. Now let's try to execute the code and let's see what's happening here. Okay, if you run the code, it will open the browser, it will maximize the browser, it will pass the URL for Google, it will search the element with the help of the name q. Once it is identified, displayed and enabled, it will enter the value called Selenium WebDriver into the text field. You could see my code is perfectly working fine. So that find element method primarily work for a single element. Okay, so it will work for a single element. So it locates the fast matching web element. In case with that particular name, multiple element is there, it will try to find the fast one wherever index is 0. The fast one. In case 3 element is there, it is try to identify the fast one. In case you want to go for second or third, you need to create your unique locator strategy. So it is working fine. So in case multiple option is there, it will work still work for the first element. But in case your no matching is found, say you have given something wrong, instead of that q you have given q1 which is not valid anywhere. So you could say here we have given q, it is displayed enable, that is the reason it is entering the value Selenium WebDriver into the search field. Now in case you are giving anything wrong which is not there existent, so what will happen? If you run the code, it will open the Google page, it will try to identify something with name q1, but it is not able to identify because there is no q1 name is there for any of the web element in the Google page. It will be throwing the error. What is the error it will be throwing? You could see it will be throwing the error called no such element exception. So that is the error will be always coming whenever there is no relevant matching criteria is found with the help of this locator strategy and with the help of the find element method. So this is the key important stuff you need to remember for the find element. It will work only for dealing with single web element, and in case you are calling it, you are giving some web element locator strategy. With that same locator strategy, you will try to identify the fast matching combination, matching object. And in case no such element is found, it will show you that no such element exceptions error. So that is the three primary key importance three for this find element method. Now let's comment out this part and let's see the implementation of find elements method. So again we will try to call something called driver.findElements. You could see return type is list of web element. So it will, instead of single element, whenever you want to deal with multiple similar combination of element, you can use that, right? Find element method. Again, argument you need to pass is a by dot id, name, class name, tag name, anything. Return type is always list of web element. So what we'll be doing here, so in the Google page, right, in case I want to identify how many link is available, so what is the link? Link will be starting with the tag name, right? Any link will be starting with the tag name called a or anchor tag. So I can try to identify how many link is available in the page with starting with the anchor tag. So that is I can do it. So by dot tag name, here I can give the anchor tag, and I can definitely it will be giving me the list of web elements, so I can store in list of web element, and I can give the variable name called links. Okay, now I need to import that list interface from the Java util package. Now what I can do, now the links variable is belong to the list interface. So what I can do, I can if I want to print how many links is available in the page, I can call that variable dot size method, which will be coming from the list. Return type is integer. It will return the number of element in the field with matching criteria called tag name is anchor tag. Now let's try to run the code for now. If you run it, it will display you how many number of links available in the page which is starting with the anchor tag. Okay, you could see total number of link is coming as 25 here. So that is giving you total number of size. Okay, now say in case I want to print all the links with the matching criteria. So what you can do, you can use for loop or enhanced for loop. So I will use the for loop, integer I equal to 0. It will be starting with I equal to 0. It will go till size minus 1. It is starting with 0. So variable name dot size method, size minus 1, that is the reason, less than links dot size I plus plus. Then what I can do, I can simply try to print out it. Links dot get of every I dot get text. Okay, so it will be giving me the web element, return type is string, coming from the web element interface, return type is string. So I can store in some string. Okay, or I can directly print it out. Let's copy it, cut it. I can directly print it out within the loop. Okay, so let's see whether all the links are coming or not. Okay, you could see all links are getting printed here. Okay, 25 links, and whatever link is there, about, store, Gmail, images, like that, right? These are the links available: Gmail, images, about, store. These are the other link also, right, available: advertising, business, how search work, different kind of link, whatever available and visible in the UI, all links are getting printed out. Now say in case you are giving some tag name which is not there in the page, so what will happen? It will giving you search result as 0, but it will not throw any kind of error. You could see it is giving you the result as 0 because there is no matching criteria available in the page with the tag name called A1, but it will not throw any kind of error. Okay, so that is the difference between the find element and find elements method. So find element primarily deal with single web element, whereas find elements will deal with list of web element or similar kind of web element wherever multiple list will be available, more than one options will be available. In case your find element not able to identify any locators, it will show you the error called no such element exception. But here in the find element, in case no such matching criteria, matching locator available, it will give you the, it will not throw any error. Okay, it will give you the empty list. So find element methods locates all matching web element based on the provided locator strategy with return type as list of web element. It returns an empty list if no element matching the locator are found. It does not throw an exception. It will be utilized when interacting with multiple elements like links, all rows in a table, all similar kind of element, or when verifying the presence or absence of a group of element without necessarily causing a test failure if none are found. So this is the primary difference between find element and find element. Now let's see with the help of this find element method, right? We are able to get all the links. We are also able to get all the text. Now say with that particular help of the find elements, we are trying to identify all the element. Now after that I am trying to click on the Gmail link. So what I can do in the if for loop, I can give some condition. If my variable name links dot for get every of I dot get text. Okay, so for every I am trying to iterate, I'm trying to get the text. After that I am trying to use some string operation called equal ignore case. In case that text sometime equal or ignoring the case sensitive but matching with Gmail. Okay, then what I will do, I will try to click on that link, and links dot get of every I, and will simply click. And once you are able to click, your objective is met, you can simply break the loop. Why we are using break? Because we do not want to iterate it again. Because in case my condition is match, I do not want to iterate it. In case you want to iterate again, you can just leave that break, or you can just remove the break or you can comment it out. But in case your condition is matching, and after that if you do not want to iterate, you can just use the break there after your condition is matched. So now let's try to run it. Let's run the code. Let's see what's happening here. So it will open the page. It will identify all the links, and whenever your link text is matching with Gmail, it will try to click on that link. Okay, so here I have given A1 still. I need to change it to A. That is the reason no, not a single link is able to identify it. Now if I change it to A, anchor link, then it should work. So it will open the page, it will try to identify all the link, and whenever link text is matching with Gmail, it is getting clicked on that link. And you could see you are able to get the desired outcome, and it is also showing the total number of link is also 25. So this is the primary differences you should remember or know whenever you are calling these two method, important method from the Selenium WebDriver interface, find element and find element. So find element should work with single web element primarily, whereas find elements, in case you want to work with similar kind of list of web element, you can deal with that. So find element method return type will be only web element, whereas find element method return type will be list of web element. In case there are multiple matching criteria available for the find element, it will select that first element wherever matching criteria available. But for the find element, definitely will be giving you a list of web element wherever similar criteria is matching. And in case no such element found, whenever you are calling the find element method, it will throw the error called no such exception error. Okay, but for the find element, in case no matching criteria is found, it will give you the empty list. So these are the couple of primary difference. Always you should remember whenever you are dealing with Selenium WebDriver version 4 with Java. So that's all from today's session, guys. Thank you.